Do you think somebody like Pistola could make the switch over to college? I mean, maybe not now,
Yeah.
but like
Not,
not
I wouldn't
now.
say not.
No, not now.
Not
We had
now,
to do it whenever
but
we did it.
yeah. You think he would have been up there?
If he really wanted to, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
He would have to
he's
be
such a like a
into it.
diehard Halo fan
Yeah.
that he wouldn't have ever switched. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like I don't know, but that kid was gross, dude.
yeah.
Truly
100%.
like playing against a robot.
Did you not have a secret
Crazy.
handshake with him?
That's weird.
No, it's not. Why is that weird?
Because one of you talked to Pistola
It's when he played for me under Instinct.
on Eon.
Yeah,
Wait,
Shit.
what?
yeah. He played for us under.
It was
Long
Eon
story
was a thing,
short,
yeah.
the handshake goes like this.
What, you and
Such a
Pistola had
Pistola
a handshake?
Yeah, we still have it.
That is
Such a Pistola handshake.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's
He's a
that's
good kid
that's
though.
actually-
That's
Yeah, I like him a lot. I just like the amount of people the amount of talented people. I mean, even now to this day, you have the snake bites. I mean, everybody that's right now on that team. Like, do you think people like that can come now?
I mean, I came over with Snakebite back when I first played. It was me, him, Ace, and Enable, and like Snakebite was good. I don't remember why he stopped playing, but I think Snakebite could probably play. But it's like I said, it's just too late now. You had to come over whenever like we all came over. There was
Especially
a
now
lot
with
of
the
players.
league.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
like
have
impossible
to just
to
be
get in.
like naturally into COD. Like you have to, because I feel like a lot of people made this or
Well-
made the switch and tried to make the switch. But I guess maybe if
Why'd
they
you make the
really
switch?
saw they were
because
successful,
there were
they
no
would've stuck
events.
with it.
There were no Halo events that were worth really going to, and I went to MLG Anaheim 2012. I want to say with like a couple buddies, and like we just watched the event, and I was like, this ain't that hard. I remember sitting in the stands watching the final, and I was like, this shit ain't that hard. I could probably play this shit.
Yeah,
And I was like, let's just play the next one. And then we were like, all right, we're down. And then we played it, and then like I realized people weren't that good. I
Yeah.
was like, these people are not that good.
Yeah, I remember y'all were Are you talking about when it was like you, Enable, Snakebite, Ace?
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all were making. I forget who y'all were beating, but
we were beating a lot of good
there
players.
was a few. Yeah, there was like a few Halo teams or Halo players playing at that COD event. But
Mhm.
like you guys were the only thing people were talking about, and even the COD players like they kind of looked at Halo players like they had really good shots,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something, or like
Yeah, they did, yeah.
communication was like the one thing
communication
that we
as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah.
And I just remember like hearing about your team. I think you guys
We were doing good.
beat. Was Just a team name?
Just
Yeah,
us.
Justice. We beat them in like winners round 3,
on, like,
and they
main
got
stage?
third.
Was it on like
No,
main stage?
no. But they got third that event. It was like Chino,
They got
Tipsy,
third that
Gucci. Yeah, they
event?
got third.
What the fuck?
And we beat them like fucking. It wasn't like super easy, but it was like they were a good team.
And
We
what?
had like
Like
study
AM
on it.
bracket?
Yeah, an AM bracket. It was like winners round 3.
Damn.
Yeah, and then we played Obey. Remember them? They were like a pretty good team. And then we played the number 1 seed in AM bracket, which was like Fizzerp, Dito, Shills, and Realize. And like that was like the match on Friday night that everyone was watching. Like people were behind us and shit. We just 2-0'd them. And like I dropped like 17 in the search to beat them.
Ooh.
And I was like, I didn't know there was a lot of kills back then. Got like 10,000 followers. I was like, what the fuck? This shit's hype. It's easy.
Yeah.
And then I played pool play the next day, and I was like, these pro teams aren't that good. But like Unite, they just weren't that good. And then they beat us and shit, but it was like really close. I
Well,
was like,
Unite
what the
wasn't
fuck?
good
And y'all
because
just
Maven
made
was
the fucking
coaching them.
switch.
Yeah, but that team was still really good. At that time, they were like a top 3 team.
But it wasn't because of Maven. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Hi, Maven.
But yeah, I mean, and then after that event, I kind of knew I had to leave them because I was like, yeah, we're pretty good, but I think we need to split off and like find our own little COD homes and like learn, which is what I did with Daddy Moho.
AKA, because you got offers. You're like, yeah, guys.
I went for the offers though.
Yeah.
Like all my career, like I've done that same shit. It's like you shouldn't stick by people that you know that you're like, not holding you back. Because I wasn't that much better than them at the time, but it was like, at least give yourself an opportunity to become something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I was swapping teams left and right.
So many people hearing that right now probably think they relate. They think they're that guy.
Maybe. I mean, most people probably are thinking like, dude, he was such a snake. He's so disloyal. But dude, back then, like loyalty didn't get you anywhere. It never
Yeah.
gets you anywhere in the scene. Like you got to know why you're here. You know what I'm
Loyalty's
saying?
just stupid too.
Yeah.
Like if, for instance, fucking Cloud, after we won 2009 Nats, Cloud left our team after we won the
Mhm.
biggest tourney of the event. But like,
That's when you
it
make
was
the
a
move.
smart decision.
Yeah.
yeah. He got an instinct, right?
Yeah, he got on instinct and then like
Because
won
any one of you guys
fucking-
would have taken that offer too.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. Like that's the
Yeah.
thing. People are always like, dude, like that's so like not loyal. Like fucking,
Yeah.
I'm so loyal to this org or something. But like, I mean, why you loyal to that org? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not even like an org.
Like
Like I
holding
don't
you
want to say
back
like
and stuff like
anyone in
that?
particular, but just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and anytime I would leave, I would end up playing my teammates like the next event, and I would beat them. So I was just
Yeah.
like, just even more assurance. Like, nice, okay, like that was a good play,
Yeah.
good move. I would have made the exact same moves. The whole,
And you
the whole
did.
career.
I have proof right here. March 31st, 2014.
What
Right?
did it say?
It says, you guys aren't making a team change, I'm guessing, correct? And I said, nope. Are you guys? You say, not too sure what I'm going to do yet. We're seeing what's up with you guys. And then in
Is this
August.
Twitter DMs or
Yeah,
something?
Twitter DMs. They never go away.
Yeah.
So on August, you said, hi, you around, brother? And I'm here.
Hi.
What are the odds of the squad we want happening, do you think? And I'm like, I don't know, too many moving parts. But here's the proof, right?
Mhm.
You did go.
Trying to make a
Yeah,
trying to make a move, trying to make something happen. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah. You guys are my number one option, but EG needs my answer by tomorrow. I'm like, I'd stay with Envy. I don't have a spot for you, man, at the moment. And they'll do more with you. They can build a franchise around you. Like, I was legit being honest with you,
Mhm.
right? Like, I do think that they could have, but it ended up working out in the best possible situation ever.
It's just like the S&D players reaching out to coach you guys.
No.
Yeah.
But one thing I was going to backtrack on when I said it's like super hard for people to get in the scene, like Neptune is like a brand new player in COD,
Yeah.
and he kind of got on a project make right away. So
Yeah.
like, there's no reason that Snakebite couldn't do the exact same thing. But there was a lot of hype around Neptune being good, and then he actually was good, and then he got his chance, and he was doing well with that opportunity. So it's like, if you get that chance, you got to show up.
But do you think that was more of a Tom Ryan ogre?
It could have been right, but like at the end of the day, you don't really know. I haven't really talked to them like that.
I'm with
But-
it, man. I've said it from the beginning. I've said it from last year, from the beginning. Like, I like the moves that Ryan's making, like bringing people in from somewhere else where, and putting them into his thing. Like, I like that. You
Like,
know
why
what I mean?
not? I mean,
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
like
saying?
that. People are talking about it. That org is getting a lot of coverage because of Neptune. That is a fucking solid move.
mhm.
So
And he's good.
yeah,
He's good.
I mean, you got picked up by the Mutineers because you couldn't fucking wait 24
Forgot
hours.
about that.
I've explained this too many times.
Yeah. So have I.
Yes,
you-
I was on the Mutineers.
Yeah, I know. Shout out to Ben Spoon. That's my brother.
I like him.
Yeah, who doesn't? That dude's likable by all. I don't know. I think and look, but when any single time I talk about people coming in here, like, I don't want any COD player out there to think that I would rather have somebody else than them. I'm just saying that no one's spot safe.
I
Especially,
wasn't thinking that, in case you were wondering.
no, not you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know. It's one of those things where if you want to make impact, if you want to be the talk of the town, you
Mhm.
got to make weird moves.
Gotta
like
make
that.
sure it happen. Like when TK picked me up, they had no reason. I had no reason being on that fucking team.
Yeah.
Like I was literally coming off 2 top 28 placings.
So your first team was Fear.
It was Fear, and then I left them because holy shit, they were horrible.
Yeah.
But TK, the options for TK, they needed a main AR because Goonjar left for Envy, and the choices were me, Proofy, or Stainville. And back then, those two were really good ARs. But then I just put my name in the hat. I was like, I mean, I can fucking try the AR, whatever. And the only reason I got picked up by the team was because of Neslo. And then
What do you
The
mean?
story's
okay, so
calm.
here's what happened. Let me just tell the story. The story is pretty fucking funny.
Wait, you know the story?
He told me.
This story is pretty funny. So Neslo puts in like a good word because he was like a dick rider of mine from Halo, right? Like a real big fan of me. Like he watched me play and shit. Like it was just like I was like, all right, yeah, I'm down. I'll play with you guys. And like they told me I got picked up. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, all right, let's go. And like 4 days go by, we're scrimming. We're actually doing really well, right? I'm running an AR and I'm just like sitting like caution on Sovereign, just like mowing people
Just
down. Like
mowing
this
people
game's
down.
so easy. And then like I get a fucking Xbox party invite from Sharp, and he's like, yo, can you get on real quick? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what's good? It's just him in Theory because those are our other 2 teammates, and I'm just like, what's good? I thought I was about to get dropped, and then I hear Theory. He's like, we got to get rid of Neslo, man. And like right in my head, I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, we do. I'm like, yeah, dude, I was feeling the exact same fucking way. I was like, dude, he's pissing me off recently. We haven't lost this scrim and shit. We're playing so good. But I was just like, it's either him or me. Like, I was like, dude, right? Fuck that guy. So then we dropped him. Then we
Right.
dropped him and picked Goodra back up. But it's like basically swap plays with Neslo. But like, that was the story. It was fucking comedy. But like looking back on it, it's comedy. At the time, it was
Yeah.
kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I had no business being on that team.
I don't know if it's fucked up, man. When you're making those sort of moves, you have to play the game holistically,
Yeah,
and that includes the political side of it.
100%.
That includes the networking side of it.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Like it's all encompassing all the time.
Like, how are you going to expect to get picked up by a pro team if you're not even friends with them? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, you got to put yourself out there and, like, go out of your way to like play with these people that you want to team with. You got to meet them.
Yeah.
You're not gonna randomly be like, dude, let's just play with Formal. I don't know, is he good? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me talk to him. Like, there's like, dude, I've been playing eights with Formal. Like, he's nasty. Like, we should maybe try this guy. Like, that's what was happening. I was involved in everything that I could
Yeah,
be.
that's low key how
with
like
all the pros.
that's low key how I got picked up on OpTic in 2018. I was because we remember we had that boot camp with you guys when I was on Complexity, and then I was just frying. I'm not gonna lie, I was frying Ian, Seth, Zinni, Sam, just absolutely torching them. And then Seth was like, dude, this guy's kind of nice. And then I was like, all right, we went to champs. Then they lost. They got top 24. Then we got top 16. And then I remember I was talking to Seth after. He's like, yo, low key, we'd be nasty, right? And I was like, yo, for sure, right? I was like, we'd be so gross.
Yeah,
Like,
we would.
I'm gassing it. And then I remember in the offseason, Doug was like, yo, we're team of 2 going into next year, right? I was like, OpTic or Doug? I was like, yo, Doug, I love you, bro, but I'm out, right? He was like, what? Like, I thought we were teaming, like, and then he was just trying to like bribe me, like, dude, we're gonna be so good next year. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, like, I'm out, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's a good run, no, you know, like, that's not, imagine if I would have stayed with Doug because like loyalty, you know what I mean? Like how like you guys were talking about it,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
sketching.
Fuck loyalty.
It's like OpTic or
Fuck loyalty in that sense. Like,
Yeah.
there's no choice there.
because even though
Be
we
a
were
team
good
with Doug and be
friends,
loyal to him, or just go to OpTic.
But like,
Yeah.
even though y'all are friends, it's like unless like certain people just don't have the awareness. Like
Yeah.
like it's kind of fucked up that
To
they
hold it
would
back,
want to
yeah.
hold them back or like
he low key
selfishly.
did. He low key did try to shame me into joining. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like,
No, that's
I'm
a good
joining
point though,
right
because I
now.
remember when I left Nick on BTH and went to Dynasty, like he knew that was a good play for me. Like he knew we were about to be nasty, and like we won the next event, and like he was pissed initially when I was like, bro, I'm fucking out of here. Like obviously he's gonna be mad at me for like a day or two, but he knew deep down that was what that's a good play for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It varies person to person. Like
yeah. I feel like anytime that's ever happened, or even like I'll see shit on Twitter if people make a team change, and it's just like, why are you gonna get met? Because 99% of the time it like kind of makes sense and that person's like doing the right decision for them,
Yeah.
so it's like
can kinda tell, like, yeah,
you
they're
can't even
bros.
like get mad at
You have to
About
be
people,
in the
I
MC.
feel like the saltiness either comes from them not getting an offer themselves, or them just thinking like, damn, like he's gone, we're
sometimes
fucked.
people are just like delusional though.
They're like, dude, I should be on that fucking team.
Yeah.
Like, no, you fucking shouldn't. You're not that good.
Yeah.